side, I'm going to read a letter that I'd like to present to the person in charge of this committee this morning, okay? At your NOAA website, it states that the council was established by federal law to assure continued public participation in the management of the sanctuary, okay? To better involve the public's participation with your council, I spoke to Dr. Bill Wattenberg at KSCO Radio on April 17th. I asked him if he would be willing to have a KSCO radio interview with the head of your council regarding NOAA and the Monterey Bay Sanctuary. He confirmed that he would like to interview the head of your council on KSCO. Therefore, would the council please contact KSCO at area code 831-475-1080 to arrange for a radio interview. I personally hope that this radio interview will better inform the Monterey Bay public about your fiduciary responsibilities towards the Monterey Bay Sanctuary. Okay, who can I give this to? Who's in charge this morning?
I'll take it.
And you are?
I'm Chris Harrell.
Chris Harrell, okay, thank you.
Very next day after receiving this ticket, a professional surfer from Hawaii flew in, and tragically died. And I just want to know who at NOAA has the experience to tell me that my activity is not necessary to respond to an emergency threatening life or property. If you might guess, anybody that were to go out and save Salinas would have been ticketed, which was just a big tragedy. NOAA raised our fine from $500 to $2,500 just because we wanted to have our due day in court. But after we said that we wanted to have our day in court, we found out that NOAA has their own judges, administrative judges, that get paid bonuses for their convictions and also are sent on lavish vacations when they find people guilty. We found out that NOAA is being investigated by Congress, and as soon as NOAA was being investigated, they started shredding documents. Also stonewalling the Inspector General and most other things. We talked to NOAA lawyer Paul Ortiz, and when we confronted him about this, he laughed virtually at us as if he knew that we had no chance to actually go in front of a judge and have a due process. The film crew of Men and Mavericks applied to the sanctuary for a permit for a PWC for safety of the crew, the movie crew, and was denied. Shortly after that, Gerard Butler, the actor, has a two-way hold down and he almost dies at the movie set. But was saved once again by an illegal PWC operator. I see a pattern here with PWCs. NOAA ticketed the operator of that PWC that saved Gerard Butler, which is it's just a disgrace. NOAA law enforcement sends out multiple agencies to run amok at the film site, to intimidate the film crew, spends hundreds of thousands of dollars, and all they collected was a few $500 tickets and a black eye from the media. Now you have local media and KSCO radio calling you NOAA Nazis and Gestapo. Is this the image that the sanctuary wants to have? I mean, this is not a good thing for the sanctuary. I don't agree with the rhetoric, but you are acting with the rhetoric. Let me make it clear, I've never called NOAA Nazis or Gestapo agents. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Shortly after that, Senator Scott Brown makes a YouTube video talking about this broken agency. The $300, this agency bought a $300,000 party boat with the money that was collected from fishermen and fines. So anyway, I had a lovely 45-minute conversation with Senator Scott Brown. He asked me if I was willing to speak to the Inspector General,
get to the research part of this, they say, you know, they bring the sanctuary down, you guys will get money for research. Well, we've been doing research for the last 10 years. Personally, I've been doing research with Sea Grant, Susan McBride from Sea Grant, Dean Wynn from Cal Poly on your shore, juvenile rockfish, nature conservancy, ROV dives, fishing game ROV dives. So there is a lot of data and a lot of research already being done on Morro Bay, in the MPAs, outside the MPAs, in the RCA, the EFH, the trawl area, no trawl area. So we have a lot of research already going on in Morro Bay, and the fishermen are doing it. You know, that sanctuary, we were to say, if we were to move the sanctuary down to our area from Cape to Point Conception, that would make it difficult, and we need more permits for dredging Morro Bay, which we do every year. That's one of they don't like dredging. But Morro Bay has to be dredged. That means more SNP permits and more sanctuary, I would think. And it also, different standards, like in Morro Bay, there would be requirements from SAC to monitor our runoff, and it would just put a stress on Morro Bay already, which is, it's a small town, and probably not the two, Port St. Louis. And I can't really see bringing a sanctuary down to that area when there's already oil wells working off Point Conception and above Point Conception. We have a nuclear power plant, Diablo, that sucks in 2.3 billion gallons a day in the solar system, killing tons of reservoir. And it just doesn't seem like it would be the smart thing to do to bring the sanctuary in. To me, I can't see sanctuary nuclear power plant. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so, you know, this is just another fight for our rights to keep our right from, you know, the sanctuary come down and tell us what to do. And that's about it. And you know, there was a microphone is up. Is it up? Okay.
Environmental Programs Manager for the City of Pacific Grove. And I'm here this morning to respectfully request that sanctuary staff retract a statement that was in the latest sanctuary office report regarding the harbor seal fencing along the area of the Mara Sanctuary between Hopkins and the 5th Street in the City of Pacific Grove. The city has a policy that was adopted several years ago to install harbor fencing, and we did put it up this year on March 26th. Your sanctuary report is through April 6th, and it indicates that we did not actually put the fencing up when we have that done. So our city is committed to protecting marine wildlife along our shoreline, and we really would like to work cooperatively with you. Our policy states that the fencing would need to be up by April 1st, and so we believe that there may be some need to work with the sanctuary and our community to revise the policy, but we respectfully request that you retract your statements in their most recent report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so
You are God with an alliance and a traitor. Take it away.
My name is Ron Cabot. I was just in the meeting, the NOAA meeting, with Monterey Bay National Sanctuary, and I witnessed something that I couldn't believe. They nominated the vice chair, the secretary, and the chair positions at this meeting. The people within the group nominated other individuals to fill those positions, and no one else was nominated. So they all got 100% votes. And I'm saying, why wasn't that open to the public?
So it's scratch my back and then I'll scratch yours type of
It
thing.
was very unusual.
Here, wait a minute.
I wish I wish there would have been a video.
in the ocean? Do you want to see what 60
Well
miles
said.
an hour